Hello, hello. Can you believe it? And hang on. You're muted still. Classic.
Classic meme.
Classic.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, God.
How's it going?
It's going well. I'm getting distracted by Twitch chat already, which I feel like is very on brand for the two of us. Apologies for the awkward start there. That's okay. We'll make it through. Classic Ryan and Mary energy here. Too busy looking at Twitch chat to actually do the presentation. Hey, okay, we'll make it through. Well, welcome everybody to our closing ceremony here for Local Hack Day Learn. We want to get right into it here. And kind of walk you through everything that happened this week. So, of course, welcome to the event here. In case you don't know who we are at this point, we will do a quick introduction one more time for y'all. Mary, do you want to tell everyone who you are and what you do?
Of course. For the very last time at Local Hack Day Learn, I'm Mary. I work on the events team here at MLH. Today wraps up my fourth Local Hack Day, but I'm already super excited for Local Hack Day Build coming up in January. And feel free to connect with me on Twitter.
For sure. On my end here, I am still Ryan. I work on our events team as well and help make sure all the folks on that team have got everything they need to do their jobs and put on awesome events for all of you. Also very excited for Local Hack Day Build, and I think just impressed with how this week went. I think every Local Hack Day we have the same reaction where it's like, it'll never be that energetic, like that many people, that, whatever. And every time somehow the community figures out a way. So glad to see that continuing here. You can obviously connect with me online as well if you'd like to. I can't promise a particularly active social media presence, but you're more than welcome to try and follow. So we do want to introduce what exactly Major League Hacking is, in case you missed that in one of our previous presentations. Our mission, rather, is to empower hackers. We help run the global hacker community. By being at one of our events, you are a hacker, whether it's your first hackathon or your 50th or somewhere in between, or maybe more than 50 for some of you, knowing how active some of the people here are. But by being one of those hackers, you're part of a community of more than 135,000 hackers that we work with each year at events all over the globe. And, we couldn't do it without you, and love having you at them. Mm-hmm. By attending any of those events, you're actually earning points for your school or university in our season-wide rankings. Anytime you attend a Local Hack Day, a member event hackathon, one of our workshops, anything like that, you are earning points in that kind of season-wide ranking for your school. And at the end of each of our seasons, we actually give out a trophy and some bragging rights to our top university and top school. So with all of that out of the way, I think what the folks are actually here for, Mary, is a little bit of a recap on how Local Hack Day Learn went. Do you want to walk us through some of these slides?
Yes, I would love to. So Local Hack Day Learn was incredible. I know we've already said this, but I really can't say it enough. We had such a good week. I've pulled some of my favorite moments and some of the things I think that really encapsulate what this week was about. So we're going to take a little bit of a look back at the past 8 days now, 9 days?
9 days-ish.
Yeah. Y'all ended up earning over 60,000 points. And if you aren't aware, each point is just one thing. We had absolutely nothing this week that was worth more than 1 point. So this was over 60,000 projects submitted, workshops attended, social media posts, artworks created, like so many things going on. I'm absolutely blown away by this number.
Absolutely.
Workshops attendees also came in really strong. We had over 4,000 folks show up to a low close workshop or a technical session this week. I really wanted to highlight this number because these are what Learn is all about, going to those workshops and leveling up your skills as a hacker. And this number really reflects that y'all took on that challenge this week and did it.
Absolutely true. In addition to that, we had over 60 active guilds here at Local Hack Day Learn. I think always impressive to see this. I'm really excited. I think this season in particular, we really want to start laying some more groundwork for guilds to kind of continue from event to event. So excited to see, I know many of our guilds do return, but excited to see hopefully all 60 of these come back for Local Hack Day Build coming up in January. We also had 800 new hackers referred to the event, thanks to each and every one of you. These are folks who are, like many of the comments we've been highlighting here, people who are brand new to the community, people maybe attended their first hackathon even, maybe their first Local Hack Day. And as always, the more people we can bring in, I think the better the events are. So really appreciate y'all helping us out with that. Do you want to talk to us a little bit about some of the social media posts we've seen here?
Yeah, so we had over 1,300 social media posts, which is incredible. I think this ties in really well with the referrals, but I know for myself personally, getting to see a friend of mine post about something or invite me to something always makes it more personal, always makes me want to go to that event in the future. So we're so happy that you all are getting out there and sharing the word about Learn to hopefully grow the community even more by the time Build comes around.
And plenty of live streams as well. I know I actually saw some of these in Discord, some on Twitch, but we had over 350 of you live streaming. This wasn't including the 50 plus live streams that MLH did during the course of the week. This is in addition to that. So awesome to see this. And I think collaborative learning is really core to the hackathon experience for me. So it's awesome to see hackers hosting their own live streams and sharing their knowledge with the rest of the community. So we'd love to see that. We did have a kind of overall goal for Learn, though. Do you want to walk us through how we did on that goal?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we told you all last Sunday, that we wanted you to leave with a community. That was really the core of what we're here for this week and what we wanted each of you to get out of it. Y'all obviously took that very seriously. As we looked back over this past week, we saw some really, really cool strategies a lot of different leaders here took to make sure people were able to leave with a community. So we pulled a few different things that were particularly impressive in here. You all welcomed each other and went above and beyond. Folks from Eddy Hub creating mini events that they were inviting people to, not only in their guild, but in all of the guilds. We had a couple other, here's another Eddy Hub member who just have their own Scribble game to get people to come out and play something totally separate from the mini events we were doing. And then here's another person that did it. And these were just 3 of them. I could sit here for longer and show you more.
Mary and I have to limit ourselves so it's not 1,000 slides in presentation. But yes, there are plenty more of these.
We have some people them.
We love that. There were lots of other games that got played as well. A bunch of these on stream as well. Do you want to walk us through some of our screenshots here?
Yes, we had a ton of fun. We've got Hannah and I believe Adam up here playing GeoGuessr. I know a bunch of castles were explored and some other historical sites. This game is so silly and so fun. I think it ties into what we're all about here. Here's another sketchful game with a couple hackers joining Partial on the stream. Absolutely. And then what is the last one?
More GeoGuessr.
Yeah. 3 hackers joining for this one. Super impressive. And then we've got another in queue, it looks like, on StreamYard. Yes. So clearly we took a lot of breaks this week and had a lot of fun.
Yes, that's not it though. I feel like if we're talking about breaks, we haven't even gotten into all the artwork, and I feel like me and you, secretly, we enjoy this more than not more than we should. That's not the right way to phrase it. I find that we enjoy this quite a bit more than you'd expect. I think each time it's very exciting to go through all the art and everything that people have created. I know our first one here is actually an Octocat for one of our challenges from GitHub. I think I love this. This is awesome. I've seen lots of different Octocats in my years at MLH. I don't ever think I've seen one that has an actual sea creature or sea monster. I love this interpretation of it. This is awesome. What do we got here?
We've got another Halloween Frankie. I know we had already shared a lot of spooky themed logos, but I saw this one today and just couldn't not share it with everyone else. Just a scary little Frankie. I almost called Frankie by our old season mascot name. But scary Frankie here.
Yes. Absolutely true. Clearly a Bob Ross here is what I'm seeing. I think one of many beautiful works created this week, I think is the way I would summarize the Bob Ross additions we've seen throughout the week here. Plenty of cool stuff there. Our hackers spent lots of time together too. Do you want to walk us through some of our screenshots here from the community?
Yeah, I grabbed a couple of screenshots of people hopping on calls just to have fun throughout the event. So here's a group of 4 hackers just hanging out, taking a photo together. We also have a couple pictures of some larger groups of hackers that got together. So here's another group of 2. This might have been the have coffee with a guildmate or get to know a guildmate a little bit better challenge from earlier this week. And then I believe this last one was one of our really large calls. Yeah, so this one, it looks like someone's streaming and a bunch of folks in here hanging out, watching the stream, learning from each other.
It's absolutely true. Now we know, I think we've already seen in chat a lot of people asking for a leaderboard. We want to be clear that this is not a leaderboard. These are just in alphabetical order on the next slide here. But we did want to recognize a few guilds that really went above and beyond this week, had super active participation, and we thought that they should get some recognition for it as well. Not a leaderboard though, before you all get going in chat. We want to make sure we're very clear about that. So lots of awesome groups here. Any names that did jump out to you or anything like that, Mary?
So I love that we've got some returners, Blahaj Gang, Eddie Hub's been back, Girls Who Hack coming in strong again, Hack this fall. And then some new folks on here, the Maverick Mushroom Synergy, I believe, is new. Don't think I've seen them before. Also this Design and Code. I'm not sure I've seen on the leaderboard in the past. So super impressed. I see chat is blowing up. I'm trying to read some of it.
Everyone's just spamming their own guild name. So as expected.
Yeah.
I love it. We absolutely love it.
And these guilds on here, to be clear, are not our largest guilds. They're our guilds that had the most active participants. So just a handful of the really impressive guilds we had this week. But yes, these were some of the folks who were super, super engaged.
Also, no, Adam, not a leaderboard update. Just bad. No, that's not what this is.
Shout out list.
Yes. So that's a little bit of what kind of happened over the last week. There's plenty more of it. If you're not already in Discord, I would really encourage you to go back and scroll through. There's so much stuff that we, just can't encapsulate in one set of slides here, unless everyone wants a 6-hour closing ceremony, which I'm not entirely sure anyone would sign up for. But we do want to let you know, we've talked about what happened here, what is actually going to be happening next year, what all else is coming up in the MLH calendar. I know people have already been asking about this. Do you want to talk about our local Hack Day calendar, Mary?
Yes. So this is just the beginning of local Hack Day. This is the first, local Hack Day that we've had in the 2022 season. So we've got more coming up. We're going to have Build in January. I know we've mentioned this before, but the TLDR of Build is it's similar to Learn with just a little bit of a spin, theming it around creating and hacking things together. And then Share is going to come up a little bit later. This one has a little bit of a spin on showing off what you've made, demoing. And then we'll wrap up the season and start the new season at a knit later on in the summer. And a knit is going to be about celebrating everything that happened in the 2022 season and getting ready for the 2023 season, which sounds so wild to say.
Yeah, it does sound very wild. Considering we're not into the calendar year 2022 yet, it does feel a little weird. But where is local Hack Day? Oh, wrong one there. Hang on, where did Adam's comment go? Where is local Hack Day Blahaj? Sadly, local Hack Day Blahaj did not fit the calendar this year. We're looking into it for next year, though.
Maybe 2023 season.
Yes, exactly. So registrations are open currently for Build and Share. If you're on the website, you can click into the menu in the upper right-hand corner and find the registration links for both of those. Definitely would encourage you to sign up now. You get bonus points if you sign up early. That is one of our challenges to do early registration. So we'd love to see you sign up for those. And we're going to be opening up registrations for Knit probably before or at local Hack Day Build. So if you're looking for that specifically, just keep your eyes peeled and we will happily get you involved in that. But Mary, I already hear people in the chat asking, what if I want to stay involved between now and local Hack Day Build? January is so far away.
I know, it is so far away. Thankfully, we have a lot going on between now and then. We hope to see you many, many times before local Hack Day Build. So Ryan and I and the rest of the MLH team run hackathons every single weekend. We've got one starting this Friday, the Friday after that, and the Friday after that, and on and on and on. So please come join us at some of these. They're such a blast. You're going to experience a lot of similar things at them to what you had at local Hack Day Learn this week, like workshops and mini events and projects to work on. And if you want to sign up for any of these, you can go to mlh.io hackathon.com/events. Got a whole listing over there, so please come hang out with us. We want to see you before January at these.
Yes, absolutely. I see people asking for the leaderboard. Again, we do not have a leaderboard here at Local Hack Day Learn. We're trying out an event without a public leaderboard to make it a little bit less openly competitive. We want you to compete with yourself versus competing with other hackers here.
Yeah.
In addition to our events, we do have the MLH Fellowship, which I know hackers love to quiz me and Mary about. If you're interested in joining the fellowship, we're always taking applications. You can read more, learn more about the program at fellowship.mlh.io. But if you're looking for an alternative to an internship, that's definitely something to look into. Especially, I think we're coming around on that season. It's always intern season these days, though, isn't it?
It is.
In addition to the fellowship, though, we've got a couple more opportunities for you here if you're looking for things to do in the meantime. We work with student organizers across the globe to host member event hackathons. If you are interested in organizing your own event and partnering with MLH on that event, you can apply on our website here. You can Google around for this. We're happy to take questions for it as well. We'd love to work with you and your hackathon if you're hosting something for your local university, or if you're hosting something for the global hacker community as well, for that matter. So plenty of awesome ways to stay in touch with us. I believe we got some thank yous to you, though. Is that correct?
And not to break script too much, I do want to answer this question because I think it's such an important one. Someone asked if a newbie can become a contributor to a team in a hackathon. Since we're talking about those hackathons right now, I want to jump in and say absolutely yes. Around 50% of our attendees at any given hackathon are first-time hackers. So definitely come. Hackathons are perfect for beginners. You're going to learn a lot. You're absolutely going to get to contribute to a team.
Appreciate the kind words here as well, as always. So let's do some thank yous here. I think first and foremost, we've got a bunch of partners who made this event possible. Without all of these partners, we would not be able to send you all the swag you're going to get. We would not be able to host all these live streams and do all the awesome things that make a local hack day. So without further ado here, we've got Twilio, who hosted a bunch of great challenges throughout the weekend. Extra special shout out for Joe, because he was so active in Discord as well. We'd love to see Joe Nash participating actively. Who do we got next here, Mary?
Next, we have Salesforce developers. Huge shout out to them. If y'all missed their workshops, they're still on Twitch. They're going to be on Twitch forever, so go and watch them. They were such a joy to have here at the event, and I'm so glad they're able to interact with a lot of you.
Yes. I'm also going to break script here because I think this is such a great question as well. Boy, have I got good news for you. If you go to guide.mlh.io, we have an entire guide about organizing hackathons, both digitally and in person, and that tells you all of our best practices, fully open for anyone who wants it. And thank you for posting that in the chat right there. We'd love to see it. In addition to Salesforce, we've got GitHub, who is a iconic MLH partner. We've been working with them for years and always appreciate their support. Really excited to see them at Local Hack Day here. I know tons of you enjoyed their Octocad drawing contests and trying out some of the new features they've got. I'm excited to continue working with them. I'm almost positive, in fact, they're back for build. So very excited to see them at future Local Hack Days as well.
Yes.
We've got VeriSign. You got it. I believe you, Mary.
We had VeriSign back for another Local Hack Day as the official domain sponsor. So glad that they came back and hung out with us at yet another Local Hack Day. They have quickly become a staple to our Local Hack Day community.
Yes, absolutely true. Coil is someone we've been working with at our member event hackathons, and excited to see them here at Local Hack Day as well. I know Rosendo did a quick demo on stream, and they actually had a workshop or live stream themselves. But some really awesome stuff from them. If you're looking to do anything with web monetization, definitely worth checking them out. And then we've got Replit here, which I will toss to you, Mary, and I will cover our last one.
Yes. So we had Replit. They did a ton of really cool challenges this week. I got to see some of the submissions. So I'm super excited that I imagine a lot of you are going to get to keep hacking with Replit long after Local Hack Day. And we loved getting to have them here.
Yes. And our final partner here, but certainly not the least, Foxit, had some really, honestly, super creative challenges, and I really appreciate that. I loved the Flappy Bird in a PDF challenge, and exciting to see them at an event, and excited to see them keep coming up with kind of clever, cute challenges like that. Honestly, I think that was super, super fun. So glad to have them and all of our partners here. Mary, I hope you're not tired with thanking people here. We've got a bunch of MLHers as well that we need to thank. Why don't I pass it off to you here?
All righty. First up, we have Danielle, Nathan, and Steven. The three of them all did different technical sessions and mini events. They did such wonderful jobs. It was Danielle's first time working at a local hack day, and she absolutely killed it. And I know having Nathan and Steven back was so wonderful. I already saw comments in chat about the two of them. So huge shout out to the three. Nathan does have a fan base.
Yes. Speaking of Hannah here, she's on our next slide here with Harshal and John Kingsley as well. All three of them did sessions throughout the week here and really appreciate them jumping in and helping out. Harshal gets a special shout out for helping make sure our APAC friends have sessions in their time slot as well. Who do we have on our next slide here?
Next up, we have Aditya, Neil, and Will L. The three of them all did such wonderful jobs. They hosted super creative sessions. I know a bunch of y'all enjoyed Will's coffee session yesterday. So glad that the three of them were able to spend some time with us this week.
Next up here, we've got Amanda and Anuhia. I know Amanda did a session on the MLH Fellowship earlier in the week. She gets an extra special shout out because that allows Mary and I to be like, oh, you should go talk to Amanda, because we don't know as much as where I shouldn't even say that. I think there's just people who are better informed about the fellowship than us. So it's always nice to have them join the stream and answer all the questions you all have, because they are important questions. And then we've got Anuhia, who is, I think, iconic herself, one of our oldest coaches at this point, and just always exciting to have her on stream as well. Mm-hmm. We're getting into some of our full-time team members here. What did these fine folks help us out with this week?
Yeah, so I have Rosendo, Vic, and Sejal right here. The three of them did a ton of work that you might not have seen to get ready for Local Hack Day Learn. So Rosendo, I know y'all saw on stream quickly, but not only did he do that coil demo, but he did so much work getting our partners ready for Local Hack Day and making sure that they were successful at this event, which in turn means that we get to keep running events like this and sending swag and all of those things. Vic did all of the graphics. I know I've given her a couple shout outs, but we truly could not give her enough. The graphics for this event are so beautiful. And I know I've seen lots of comments about her already today. And Vic also did a stream. I almost forgot. And then last but certainly not least, Sejal does our support for Local Hack Day. So he spent the last 2 months answering emails, helping out with Discord, getting guilds approved, doing a ton of behind the scenes work to make sure this event actually got to run and ran smoothly.
Absolutely. Given one of the people on this next slide, I'm going to have to ask you to cover this one as well, Mary. I know we've been alternating.
I am more than happy to. I wanted to highlight 3 of our streamers we had this week who did a wonderful, wonderful job in the Today and Local Hack Day streams. So Shubham and Isabel, 2 of our Hackathon community managers, came on and hosted streams with Ryan and I. Awesome shout out to them. They both did such a wonderful job. And then, of course, I have to give just the warmest of thank yous to TNR, who came back for another event, gave up a lot of his time, spent energy with us. I see chat is just absolutely blowing up for him. I truly feel like we could not have done this event without him.
Yes, absolutely true. And then for those of you who have been to a previous Local Hack Day, you know that Mary and I have a tradition of trying to sneak in extra slides. We decided to go with a truce this time, and we're going to thank each other here. Obviously, without Mary, this event would not happen. So we want to make sure that she gets a shout out for all of the hard work she puts into organizing it and coordinating it and everything like that. And then Mary, if you'd like to say your piece as well, you're welcome to.
I wasn't able to get away with giving Ryan a full slide today, but I think we all know Ryan is the absolute best. This event would never, ever, ever happen without Ryan. So the biggest of thank yous, and I want the chat to blow up for Ryan right now.
Ryan and Mary, we'll share the credit here. I feel like this is the ideal solution, because normally it's like, oh, refresh the slides, like we have to sneak in one more. We do have one last thank you here, though. Of course, we want to make sure that you each get a huge shout out and thank you for participating in Local Hack Day Learn. These events would not be possible without the community's support and community's activity. all of the awesome things you do here really make the events special and make them fun. So claps and kudos and shout outs for yourselves in chat, please. You definitely deserve it. Definitely deserve it. I like the thanks at everyone here. Careful with the at everyone. I don't know where Jack is, but we don't want to repeat the last time here. We don't want to repeat the last time.
Me, yes, you.
Absolutely. Awesome. I'm getting distracted with Twitch chat, which is, yeah. I did see a couple of questions about swag, and I'm happy to address those here to make sure everyone has their answers. If you are curious about your swag, this is the time to pay attention. You needed to have completed our registration challenges to earn a postcard. If you registered for the event, submitted an address, and completed our swag form, we're going to be sending you a postcard and some stickers as a thank you for just signing up for the event. If you checked in daily and attended at least 3 live events, you're going to be getting a set of bonus stickers to congratulate you for being an active participant in the event. And if you're curious about what you've earned, or if you want to confirm that, you're going to be checking your inbox tomorrow for a swag confirmation from us. And slight preview here, but that swag email is also going to have a link to our survey. If you have any feedback about the event, we'd love for you to fill that out as well. Those will go out tomorrow morning. Yes. And then I know we're going to get questions about the raffles as well. No worries, we got your back there. In that same email where you're going to get your confirmation about if you received a letter or not, or what your letter contents are, you're also going to be getting an email that says if you won one of our raffles or not. And there's, I think, close to 50 of you who did win one of these raffles, or you're going to be getting some extra Emily swag as a thank you for attending our live sessions. That should be all the questions about swag and things like that. Those emails will go out tomorrow. If you don't get an email, just reach out to our team, and we're happy to clarify and see what the situation is. But those all should go out tomorrow, I'd say about 24 hours from now. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So, Mary, do you want to talk a little bit about the survey here?
Yes. So we want your help in making Local Hack Day better. We run these events for you all. The folks who are on this stream right now are our most active participants. So I really, really want to get opinions from all of you. You're going to see a survey in your inbox tomorrow. I'm going to be looking through all of the responses on it. So please let me know what we can do to make Build more fun for you, a better experience for you, all of those things. There are going to be specific questions about the leaderboard because I know we've gotten a lot of comments about that. So tell me all of your opinions. My ears are open. That'll be coming to you tomorrow.
Yes. And I do want to break script one more time here. Apparently, the cat was in the stream, and I did not notice it.
I didn't either, but I think if you go back a slide, I think folks were referring to the...
Oh, they're referring to this cat.
Yeah. I think
that makes more sense.
Fly in the background.
I thought it was your cat that they were talking about here. So, okay. Well, we can name that cat too if we really wanted. Yeah. I like Gerald. Gerald's a good one.
There we go.
Actually, a good question here. Prize for winning the survey. There's not a prize for winning the survey. There's a prize that gets raffled for completion, I believe. I think traditionally we raffle off a swag pack. So the same thing that we'd be doing for any of the folks who won one of the raffles for attending live sessions as well. So if you're looking for another opportunity to get MLH swag, that's a great way to do it.
Yep.
Awesome. And then one final slide here. Mary, anything to say?
I just want to give a huge thank you. I know Ryan already covered a thank you for all of you, but I want to echo everything he said. You all make my job very fun, and you make this such a lovely community to be part of. So I'm so excited to hang out with y'all at Local Hack Day Build, and hopefully at a lot of things before then. But thank you all for showing up and making this event what it was.
Absolutely. We will see you all at LHD Build. Hope you all have a great one. We'll play some tunes here for a little bit. If you want to hang out and hear the official song of Local Hack Day one more time, I'll make sure it gets played. But we'll see you all later on. Hope you all have a great day. Bye, everyone.
Bye.